this, I was floating, envisioning myself on the interstate, riding in, obviously smoking. Luxurious sedan with the moon roof open. Inspiration for little niggas to zoom in and get focused. These girls just wanna go zooming in that Porsche 924 Turbo. Got it from an auction, celebrity owner. Might have been Sylvester Stallone. You never know, bro. At least that's what I'ma tell these hoes, bro. Season 5, that's what I call my newest flows. These spiders still have yet to successfully clone my season 4. Shut my sliding door, lighters up, let's go. Look like another chronic TKO. I'ma send my down bitch to the stove. You know what I like. When you get back, I have 4 roll for sure. Smoking the joint in the yellow cab. Leaving Saks Fifth Ave. Hella bags, bitch, hella bad. I'ma tell that driver to go hella fast. Back to the crib, flies a hella pad. Yeah. Bitch, yeah. Bitch, yeah. Smoking the joint in the yellow cab. Leaving Saks Fifth Ave. Hella bags, bitch, hella bad. Tell the driver go hella fast. Back to the crib, flies a hella pad. Bitch, yeah. Bitch, yeah.
Welcome back to the show. This is the Section 357 show. Check us out on Twitter at Section 357. As we wrap up the show, guys, let's give some predictions just for this current week only as we approach Wild Card Weekend. You have the Bengals and the Texans squaring off. You have the Ravens going against the Colts. You have the Packers getting ready to do battle with the Vikings. And you have the Seahawks taking on the Redskins. Guys, what are your predictions, or just how do you think things play out in this first week of NFL playoff action?
I'm going to start with the game that probably is the most interesting, and that's going to be Seahawks traveling to D.C., the 2 young rookie quarterbacks making their first playoff starts against each other. I don't know if that's ever happened. I have Seattle winning this game, and not because we love Dana OG. But Robert Griffin not at 100%, and I think this is the wrong team to not be 100% against. A hot Seattle team, very physical defense, very fast defense. So I got Seattle 24-17 in this one. I think this is just not the right matchup right now for the Redskins. D, give us another game to look at.
Real quick, Ronnie, I like your prediction. Again, not because, and we do love at Dana OG, but for selfish reasons in that I need the Redskins to lose so that we can get that higher draft pick. But I do want to disagree with you. The game that I'm actually most interested in is the Bengals at the Texans. The Texans are a team that could have been the number 1 overall seed in the AFC. They're now playing at home on Wild Card Weekend. And the Bengals are a team with a very tough defense. The Texans, I believe, have been exposed, but I really think in the end that the Texans will pull it out. But due to the matchup, I see this as being the most exciting game of the Wild Card Weekend.
Talking about that team, though, D, and Black Monday, if there are any playoff coaches who are on the proverbial hot seat, I think Gary Kubiak might be a guy who I'm sure if Let's Go Mo had her way, might be facing some pressure, if you will, in terms of his employment situation should the Texans not win. And even Marvin Lewis. I don't think Marvin's job is in jeopardy, but even on the flip side, can we give Marvin Lewis a Soul Survivor award? A guy who has been able to weather all kinds of storms, all kinds of players, all kinds of just everything in Cincinnati. Marvin Lewis has found a way, by hook or by crook, or just by laying low, to keep his job and thrive eventually. So I want to give Marvin some love.
Marvin definitely has to get some love, because if you would have told me 5 years ago between he, Carson Palmer, and Chad Johnson, which one won't be in the league in 5 years, he would have been the one most people would have said would not have been in the league. And he survived player turnover. Credit to the Brown family, I guess, for sticking with him. But yeah, he definitely has to be that Akon, Young Jeezy, Soul Survivor award winner.
Just real quick on him. I haven't looked at the stats But if he is not the longest tenured current head coach in the NFL, he's right up there. Think about that. He's at least one of the top 3, I believe, longest tenured head coaches in the NFL. I have to check the stats. I could be wrong, but I know he's up there.
Yeah, Marvin has found a way to keep a job, even when it seemed like it was very dim and the straits were quite dire. He battled through, kept his job, and stayed there long enough for the Bengals to draft what looks like a franchise quarterback in Andy Dalton. So he may have a few years left, even beyond this. So kudos to you, Marvin Lewis, a.k.a. the Soul Survivor. But back to the playoffs, guys. I'm looking forward to this Ravens-Colts matchup because I really don't know which way it's going to go. I do believe that Baltimore playing at home has a slight advantage, but the emotional edge that the Colts have and their confidence and the fact that their strength matches up with the Ravens' weakness might prove too tough for Baltimore to overcome. So I really want to see what goes down with this matchup, Colts versus the Ravens. At any rate, guys, last call for alcohol or something like it. What do you have, Ronnie? What do you got?
I'm going to play the role of old Super Navajo because Super Navajo would have said something like this. Speaking of that Colts-Ravens matchup, I'm really cheering for the Ravens. Yes, we love Raven Girl. Yes, we love Nakia S.H. and all the Ravens Nation. But to be honest, Super Nav, I'm talking to that ultra side of you. The ChuckStrong thing is getting a little old right now. Every week, it's ChuckStrong. When Bruce Arians is the man who led this ship to this point, when it's the great performances of Andrew Luck in fourth quarter, but it's been too much ChuckStrong for my liking. So call me the jerk if you want to, but the Colts getting out of my playoffs would actually kind of do me a little bit of good. D, your last word.
My last words are I agree with you about the Colts, but for different reasons. I do not trust rookie quarterbacks in the playoffs. Fortunately, between the Seahawks and the Redskins, one rookie quarterback is going to have to win. I don't see them making it any further than the wild card round, but I see the Colts losing because they're playing a rookie quarterback. And yes, you're right. It's sad to say that ChuckStrong's story has been a great story throughout the regular season, but it comes to an end in the postseason.
The media definitely did its job to milk that for as much as it was worth. And, you never want to belittle a man's struggle with his health, ultimately facing that life or death situation. So I do see that side of it for just the Indianapolis folks, but I blame most of the media for just milking it beyond what it should have been. At any rate, my last call, as usual, does go out to the fans. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you all for passing the word. You can check us out on Twitter at Section357, on Tumblr, Section357.tumblr.com, on Podomatic, Section357.podomatic.com. And you can subscribe to this podcast on iTunes, on Stitcher, as well as Apple Podcasts. Do a search for the Section 357 show, and it should pop up right there. Click subscribe, and you have us all day, every day. So with that being said, good luck to you and your favorite teams out there, wherever you might be. This is the Section 357 show, the Ball Street Journal, where we always have the best seats in the house. Until next time, take care.